new gentleman in charge of maintenance.
That's right. I'd like to, the new title is Director of Facilities.
Director of Facilities.
And I'd like to introduce Mark Shom. Mark, you want to come up to the podium? Mark joined us in January. Prior to coming to Rockland Schools, Mark was a construction superintendent and owner's project manager. Among the projects he worked on were the Hanover High School and also the $130 million renovation of Dudley Square for Boston Public Schools. Yeah. So we're very pleased to have Mark on board. As you well know, one of the things that has been missing that we haven't had in our maintenance department has been a knowledge of how to run these new schools. Our maintenance department is very good at keeping our old schools going. What Mark brings to the table is not only his skill at running a department, as a construction superintendent, but also an intimate knowledge of how these buildings are built and the systems within them. With that, I'll turn it over to Mark to say a few words.
Yeah, well, I'd like to say thank you very much for having me along. And yeah, I'd say it's very pleasing to be part of the town. I've been here all my life, as you know. And meeting the faculty and my maintenance crew and the custodians was great crew, the kitchen crew, great people. I'm proud to be part of it. Very blessed. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We're excited to have you. Having the opportunity to talk to some of the guys in the maintenance department, all of them are very excited to have you on. I know this is a thing as you were being hired. We talked about it quite a bit. And, your expertise is certainly a boon to us, and we're happy to have you here.
Thank you.
I've had the opportunity to enjoy your musical work in the past. We're looking forward to working with you at the schools.
Thank you very much.
I've known Mark all his life. All his life. And his dear mother, she's passed, but she was a wonderful lady. And I can tell you, I am extremely happy to have you with us. I have a lot of confidence in you. I kind of watched you grow up to become the man that you are, and I'm very, very pleased that you're here.
I might mention that he gave a great recommendation. He said I was a very big baby.
You were, all right, you want to digress? You were huge. I'm telling you, your poor mother.
That was my reference from Mr. Phelps
Your mother used to come
to the superintendent's office, and I quote, big baby.
23 stairs, lugging you. And you were huge. She'd get up there and she'd sit down and just...
Yeah, I was...
that was she was a beautiful woman. She really was.
How old was you? A month old?
No. He wasn't much more than a month old.
Oh, okay.
I never saw such a big kid in my life. I felt so bad for his mother.
I was thankful for the recommendation. That was very nice of you.
Well, Mark, welcome. And I had a few questions for you. The bowling building, 2300 Washington Street.
Exactly.
How come they didn't put any parking in there?
There's
no parking. I know where it is.
It came from 26 Court Street originally.
Right, I know.
And they had no parking there. Most of the
but we used to be
employees there are used to commuting. So it was, and the station is right next door. I mean, we're talking the distance from me to you.
Oh, I know.
To walk from Dudley Station to their work. So it wasn't a big issue as far as I see. But there is underground parking for about a dozen spaces.
Right.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah, we used to borrow. I worked for Boston Public Schools.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So going over there, you have to drive around. And if you try to park in like at the Walgreens across the street, they get the tow trucks right out.
Did you ever notice though, there seems to always be a space on the street there for some reason? I was there for approximately 3 years, so I got to know the neighborhood pretty well.
All right.
Good.
But it's a great building.
And actually, the whole area is
really
up and
nice,
coming, unbelievable.
Yeah. So. Well, that's good. You're welcome. And I'm sure after that project, this is stuck.
Yeah, well, it's nice. It made me actually very sharp on the modern technology of our building.
Yeah.
The high school, along with the middle school, as far as their HVAC systems and all the way through the construction of the whole school, I know very well. So it doesn't come to me as any surprise.
Oh, good.
It's easy. I have the drawings and. It makes it a lot easier to order materials and things that go wrong because I know where to look. And
well, great. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
I'm glad you were able to come with us, and we do need with these buildings and the new equipment that seems to be
actually the older buildings are more. older buildings are more challenging than this new building,
All right.
to be
I-
honest
That's
with
good
you.
to hear.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, because they're older,
Sure.
but actually, this is nice.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, the commute is great, Mark.
The
Yeah.
commute is wonderful.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes the light is red at the top of the street,
Yeah.
but other than that, it's great.
If I could just give a shout out to our chief recruiter, Mr. Gary Graziano.
Yes.
Yep.
It was Gary who mentioned the possibility to
Okay.
Mark, and it was Gary who came to me and said, "You got to meet this guy."
Okay.
So
Yeah, I need to thank Gary myself.
All right.
Thank you.
It's good to see you, Mark.
All right,
Thanks for
yeah.
coming.
Thank
And
very
if you
much.
have any issues like that with John, just let us know.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Wow.
Good.
Have a good evening.
20 minutes and you're already getting picked on.